The Emperor is awaiting my report.
One had hoped that he and Lord Vader might have been here for such an occasion.
And I thought it prudent to save you from any potential embarrassment.
Your concern's hardly warranted.
If saying it would only make it so.
All Imperial forces have been evacuated, and I stand ready to destroy the entire moon.
That won't be necessary. We need a statement, not a manifesto. The Holy City will be enough for today.
Target Jeddah City. Prepare single reactor ignition.
Sail, we're in position. Ready?
Fire!
Commence primary ignition.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg!
Oh, it's beautiful.
Hey guys, I'm Stonkanaccis, and today I'll be bringing you the Tesla news. We're going to be doing technical analysis and some fundamental news on Apple and what it means on the past stock splits and what it could mean for Tesla. But getting into it, Tesla announces a 5-to-1 split, so if you had 5 shares, you'll be getting 1 share. But you will still be getting the same dollar amount if you bought in today and then held it until the 28th. You'll still have the same dollar amount, just more shares. And then, with that said, we will jump into the charts. And this is Apple stock. And so we're going to go back and measure the move and see. This is the last stock split that happened here to here. And it was a 1,400% gain, and then another stock split happened in Apple, and so that's a 360% gain. So maybe after this stock split, we could be sitting at, let's call it 160% gains after the stock split. But that's a pretty long-term out. Could take 2, 3, 4 years for that to happen. But anyway, getting into Tesla. So looking at my indicators here, we have, this is the historical volatility, and shout out to Polypour for that, and Crown Crypto Cave for inspiring most of the TA and stuff, and the indicators. And this is my own momentum indicator that I've changed settings around and put this stuff in the background on it, and it's in relationship to the RSI. So this is like 80 RSI, and this is 90 RSI. When it gets in the background, it turns pink. So all that being said, these are my moving averages, and I have the 200 simple moving average, 200 EMA. This is the 10 simple, 21 EMA, and then the 55 EMA. The green 55, white 21, blue 10, purple 200, white 200. And then I have this white pin bar comes in on the candle when the 2155 golden crosses, and then the red comes in when the 2155 depth crosses. And also when the green crosses the purple, I get a golden cross alert, which turns it green. And then same thing, death cross turns it purple back here. So that's my indicator setup, and then so now we'll be going over the technicals with you guys, and starting it off on the daily. We do have the daily RSI that lined up with the stock split, and we bounced the 34 EMA on the daily to the T, bounced it up, and so now we're already off the lows, sitting at 20% gains. So it could go more, and now we'll go back out to the higher time frames and work our way down. So looking at the 3-month, we've got if it did pull back, we're looking at it could go down to the 1,070 range. We'd be looking for a potential pullback, or the monthly coming in at 1,430. And also on the monthly, it's looking pretty bullish, like it could keep going. But we are running into a top, or at least maybe some sideways consolidation long term, just like it flashed red back in here, maybe went sideways. But that's the higher term time frame, and that can take a very long time to play out. But the stock split could pump Tesla for the next 2 or 3 years, I'm thinking. And then working our way down, we see we got another potential pullback zone right there. And the weekly does have a red dot right here, but it's not problematic yet. I will be looking for RSI to kind of take the lead when we're going parabolic. And then we also have this spot right here, and then this spot. And that's all the support resistance lines we're looking at. So if Tesla were to get above all-time highs at 1794, the measured move would be something like this. That would be pointed up to about 2180. So we'll see about that in the future. We'll put a line here and see if that plays out. But then other than that, we'll jump down to, also we just got 2-day RSI on Tesla. So that is looking pretty bullish as far as that goes. And then on the daily, we can see we were in a little bit of a fallen wedge right here, which does usually break out to the downside, and it did. So we know this is a local bottom, and then the measured move off of this would be and taken from the breakout point. Yeah, so maybe we do see a push up to 1750 off of the measured move of this pattern, but we'll have to see over time how that plays out. And then let's see what else we got. Also, it could be a bull pole, bull flag, and then another measured move off of it would be from here to here. If it did get bullish and JPOW printed the money and everything was back to glory days, I think is what we're waiting on. So could see a $2,300 Tesla over time. But we'll get that out of there now, and then yeah, so everything's looking pretty bullish for Tesla. The stock split news saved it, and yeah, based on my momentum indicator, we could see a push up to, like, this would be resistance. So yeah, it would definitely room to the upside from what I'm looking at. And then also we have volume declining here on the volume. So from here to here is kind of declining. So would be getting ready for a big spike, potentially on this move up. And then jumping down to the lower time frames, we got pretty much the same. 6 hours looking good, and then the 2 hour could be running into some resistance right there on the 2 hour. So, and you can see on the 3 hour running into resistance on the momentum indicator. So maybe go sideways here, but we'll have to see how things are looking Monday on Tesla. But yeah, she's looking good, and would be looking for further moves up. And then let's see, so I'm going to take all this stuff off, and we'll do some Fibonacci's on it from swing low to high from right here. So from swing high to low on the parabolic top, and then the bottom at 350, we can see it came right up to the 1.618 Fibonacci. So if it did leg up, the next target would be 2678. And let's see from here how far up that would be. So to the Fibonacci, that would be 10% from here. And then if we took it another step up, that would be 62% gains, which would kind of line up in my mind of the stock split happening and then maybe a sell the news event on the stock split and then a push up higher. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. So stay safe out there, guys, and see you next time.